Hey, Christine and all the Supernatural fans. Update on Lucy. Lucy has really just come together really quick because we knew she would. We were waiting on certain parts to come in. Still waiting on a couple more parts, but we are, I'm saying 95% done with this car. So I know Christine is very anxious to get this car, but right now, Houston, where Christine lives, they're under hurricanes, watches, and all kinds of bad stuff happening down there. So I'm going to send my love to Christine, and I hope she remains safe, and and everything goes good. And that hurricane doesn't cause too much problems. Christine, your car, like I said, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I want you to know that obviously the new door handles came in, and they came in today. Mike just got them installed. The car, just so you know, both windows all roll up and down just like they should. They roll perfect. Everything seals perfect, or as perfect as you can on a hardtop car. Just so everybody knows, hardtop cars do not seal that well. Post cars, which the metal post is right here, they seal up really well and you don't get the air noise, but on hardtops, you just do, unfortunately. Not as, you're going to hear it whistle a little bit and stuff, but we just, that's the way they were from the factory, but they look a lot cooler in my book. So anyway, seats are in, carpet's in, radio plays, as you guys heard in the last video. It looks so good. Hood's on, the wheel trim is on all the way around the car, except for there was a mishap, and this fender is going to have to be repainted. So here's what happened. We had the hole for the antenna marked off so we could drill through it, and we didn't have a hole saw that would cut through metal that small. So I went and bought a new hole saw and put everything together, unopened it and everything, put it in the drill. And because Don is our paint and body guy, he's the master, let him do that. I don't want to screw up anything. Don's drilling and the bit falls out. And of course the drill tilts and it just ate up all the paint around it. Thank God Don did it, not me, because then I didn't have to explain or anything. And so Don is going to pull this fender and it's going to get completely repainted. The moral of the story there is, if something comes, if you buy something new, double check everything. We didn't. We just like, it's the factory deal, put it on, let's go. And it came apart during the drilling process. So a small setback. This will be fixed actually really quick. Don has already taken the wheel well trim off the car, so that way it could be all, because this fender's all kind of come off and repainted. So one of our little setbacks, but that's not going to be an issue. We're waiting on the wiring harness to come in so we can get the headlights. We're going to pull the old headlight harness out. We're going to put a new one in, and the new one's going to have the connections for our corner lights right here, so they'll come on. The other thing that we're waiting for, Christine has ordered. She had bought rear and front bumper guards, and her rear bumper guards did not come with the brackets to hang them. So she has ordered a set, and they're actually made out of stainless, and I'm sorry I don't know the guy's name, but he's over in Australia, and they're stainless, which is actually really better than the original stock steel ones because they won't rust up. So holes have already been drilled, marked and drilled. So when we get those brackets, those bumper guards will go on in like 5 minutes. They'll be boom on. Wiring harness, that takes a little bit of time to do because it is a pain in the butt. There's going to require some drilling in through the firewall and stuff like that. But so once that wiring harness is done, the fender will be fixed in like probably a day once Don is just rocking and rolling on it. That will take no time. And then of course bumper guards are going to take no time. So the only thing that me and Christine got to sit down and talk about is weapons box. I know she wants one. We got to figure out which one she wants, talk about everything, and then that will take me 3 to 4 days to build. Once that is done, this car is done. We'll take it out on some test drives, just make sure everything is doing what she's supposed to be doing. But this car is absolutely gorgeous. What a transformation from, I mean, and I like the blue cars. I mean, it was a real pretty blue, but it had issues around the back glass. There was holes in the hood, and there was some metal work that went in onto this car. And just to see this transformation it's awesome, awesome, awesome. And she's not going to worry about overheating now. We got a 750 horsepower rated radiator, aluminum radiator. This thing's going to run cool. The dash with the now Christine has an aftermarket AC system in it, and Christine lives down in Houston where it gets really, really, really hot. And that, you know what, that aftermarket system, that's fine. The only thing that I suggested that she did do was put the AC vent into the top of the dash, and she followed my advice, put it in there, and now this car is correct. Because in Supernatural, so everybody is very well clear on this, when they really shoot, when they film, you always see the AC dash vent in the top, okay? You don't always see them down in the corners because sometimes they're not there. All their cars are different, but they always have the AC vent in the dash. And that's where most of your camera is panning across, like, you know, when they're talking back and forth. So you always see that vent. And so it's just been done so nice. The interior is gorgeous. The seats are awesome. Headliner. Now we got still clean. This car's dirty, and we still got to wet sand and polish the roof and stuff. But the front glass has all been installed, and what a transformation this car is. She's got a beautiful stance. Let me kind of get back here, see if we can catch some of this. But she's just got that nose down a little bit, and the ass is up just a little bit, and it's just, man, I call that the perfect hot rod rake. I don't like nothing with the ass end way up high in the air and the nose slammed down. That looks, to me, kind of looks a little ridiculous. But this is just a very subtle rake, and man, she looks good. And just so everybody knows, I've talked about it in other videos, but we cut a coil and a half out of the front springs, and that lowers the rear. On the rear, we use a variable rate spring made by Moog. Right off the top of my head, I'm wanting to call it like a CC609 or something like that. But those are the springs that we use. And this car, man. I told Christine if she wants to leave it here, she can just leave it here, and I'll gladly drive her for her. So antenna's on its way. Actually, we have an antenna here, Christine, just so you know. We'll probably go ahead and install that. I thought it was a rear antenna. It is not. It was a front antenna. So we had a brand new one here. We're going to install that, and then when yours comes in, we're just going to replace that one on the shelf. So in case we need it for another car and anything's on back order. I didn't know that. I thought for some reason we had a rear antenna. So we're going to get that antenna installed here probably before your other one comes in, which is all good and stuff. But you did get a brand new one. It's in the box somewhere right over there. There it is in the box, brand new. So, ta-da. So anyway, Christine, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are safe down there in Houston. I hope everybody in Texas is safe. And I'll talk to you guys here real soon. I got some other videos to do on some other cars and stuff. But talk to you next week, and hopefully we'll have some stuff in, and we'll show the corner lights working and all that stuff. When this car's all done, we'll take a spin around the block, and so everybody can ride in her. So I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe. Bye.